So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we are gonna talk about mathematics. I know we hate it, so do I. मतलब सभी hate करते हैं. But there are some people who love that subject and let's know why. I have today with me Akshay Sant. He was my teacher, but now I am gonna call you Dada. So Dada.
That's great.
And yeah, so yeah, he used to teach me, and he is now currently pursuing studies in Germany, and he has done various projects in mathematics, and let's know about him.
Hello. The only introduction I need is I'm a math enthusiast and I can do what it takes for doing something good for mathematics.
So I have a question. Like everyone hates maths. Like जो भी देख रहा है, I definitely know you hate maths. And if you don't, comment down below. I wanna see who's that. So सबको maths खराब लगता है, सबके लिए difficult होता है. So what was it that made you fall in love with maths?
Um so today I'm going to talk about mathematics and I'm going to give you some information, but that is not how I developed myself. I was a very normal kid. I was, you can say, an average. Appeared for scholarship exams, homeopathy exams, and qualified quite a few. Did
Hmm.
not qualify quite a few, and all of these things happened. So I was a very normal kid back then. But then suddenly, when I was in ninth standard, I started liking mathematics. I started liking trigonometry, geometry, then the equations, algebra, and all of these things came into picture. See, the earlier mathematics was very elementary, but then after ninth and 10th standard, the mathematics is quite a bit different than what we study in fifth
That's
and
where I started hating maths. Like पहले दूसरी
and
में
that's where I
तो
started liking it
पहले
because
दूसरे में क्या 1+2 का अरे कितना सिंपल पर फिर आता है
yeah,
ट्रिग्नोमेट्री फिर आता है डिटर्मिनेंट सो या गो ऑन
yeah, yeah. So that was quite a bit boring to me, but it was also necessary. But then, while I was in ninth and 10th standard, my teacher Chakradev sir, very I thank to him and also my proud parents, uh, because they introduced me to him, and because of him, he used to teach me some nice things. And once I did a very foolish mistake. No offense, but he called me Sardarji
व्हाई
because I did a very stupid and dumb mistake. And and that's a metaphor you can use. I mean, he used to use, and that hurt me a lot, uh, very personally speaking. And then that day I decided, okay, let's do something good in mathematics and let's make him proud because he had so many expectations. I was not a bad student. In fact, he had so many expectations from my side. But then I did a very stupid and dumb mistake, and I took it personally. And then I started looking into deep mathematics, and I started reading different things. And that's when it hit me that yes, I want to pursue mathematics. It's very beautiful out there, and uh, yeah, you can make mistakes, but it's fun to do mathematics on every day. And yeah, I think that was the motivation for me to do mathematics.
या सो इफ देयर इज सम किड हु इज लाइक नहीं करना यार मैथ्स सो व्हाट वुड यू टेल हिम कि क्यों कर मैथ्स
So I'm going to present the PPT. So as the title suggests, and as I have introduced myself, I'm a math enthusiast and I love mathematics. So that's why I gave the title as For the Love of Mathematics. Yeah, yeah. So I just said about the kid. I started with the first phase. I call it caterpillar phase.
ओके
As you can see, this phase is from age 9 to age 15. As you said, any kid would love to do mathematics in this age or hate to do mathematics in this phase because 15वीं के बाद में 10वीं के बाद में कोई मैथमेटिक्स करने में इंटरेस्टेड नहीं रहता. And you can also see that just 11th 12th में आपने देखा ही होगा. Yeah, this is the age where you can make or break a kid or his interests,
या
right? So if the interests are being nicely nourished, you can develop a kid into a brighter student in the future as well. Well, mathematics is not about solving you can say complex
Numericals or equations.
yes, or maybe trigonometry. It's about realizing mathematics everywhere. See, for example, the building which we live in, the
Hmm.
moment where we are sitting in, or even the viewers are watching in, that is that is available to us, or that is stand still because of the geometry behind it or the architecture behind it. And the architecture is supported by the mathematical calculations. So even if you hate the mathematics, just realize that mathematics is everywhere.
Hmm. Hmm.
ऐसे कहते हैं कि mathematics is the queen of science. It has mathematical foundations everywhere. So for one more example, for instance, even in physical calculations, I mean in physics calculations, we need mathematics. Even in complex chemistry calculations, that is supported by mathematical calculations. Everywhere is mathematics, so you can't escape mathematics. Basically, the world is full of mathematics.
Hmm.
Even if you like it or don't like it, it is there everywhere.
पैसे तो
So
गिनने ही
I
पड़ेंगे ना.
sorry.
पैसे तो गिनने ही पड़ेंगे ना.
Yeah, पैसे तो गिनने ही पड़ेंगे, but I mean, yeah, that's a common myth. Yeah, thank you for noticing it. That's a common myth that calculations matlab mathematics, and and that's where it ended. Because even sometimes that's a fun thing. When I started pursuing BSc in mathematics, my uncles and aunts used to tell me, "Are you study mathematics? Tell me 15 into 16." Or tell me square root of 84. All of these things. And I used to say mathematics is not just about calculations. There is much more beyond it. Integration, derivatives, then some pure mathematics stuff. And I'm not going to bore you with that stuff, but yeah. Yeah, so I would
Okay.
recommend to a kid that if you don't like the regular traditional mathematics which is being taught in the school, I would say try to go beyond the curriculum and see what's there, why we are studying it. One more thing I can recommend is start looking into a puzzles, mathematical puzzles. As you can see on the screen, I have mentioned quite a few puzzles which kids might be interested into. So everyone must have heard Rubik's cube. I mean,
Yes.
Rubik's cube is famous
Tuglu,
now,
tuglu, tuglu.
so I don't have to introduce that. But there is
Hmm.
another one, Tower of Hanoi. That's a very interesting puzzle. The next one is a Königsberg puzzle. Then there is a Barber's paradox, the 15 puzzle. You must have heard the 15 puzzle, Sudoku, Kakuro, mathematical snakes and ladder, and so on. Yeah,
Hmm.
so you can develop mathematical interest into some using these puzzles into your kid. So speaking about puzzles, we can also do a puzzle right now. It's very
Oh,
interesting. Yeah. So
what it
मैंने
is?
मैथ्स तो देखते हुए कितना याद है. But I'm not going to do that mathematics. It's a very simple puzzle. Yeah, so the
Okay.
puzzle is very interesting. So we are allowed to say numbers between 1 and 10,
Hmm.
both inclusive, 1 as well as 10, both inclusive.
Hmm.
So I'll say one number, you will say one number.
Hmm.
Okay. And we keep on adding each other's numbers. So for example, if I say 3, you will say suppose 4. So now the total is 7.
Hmm.
Now next time if I say 5, now the total is 12. And so on. Keep on repeating this.
Hmm. Hmm.
Right. So what happens is the moment you reach to 100, the first person who reaches 100, whose total reaches 100, wins.
Okay. Let's start.
That's the game. It's very
समझा मेरे
simple.
को. Yeah. समझा.
Okay.
Yeah. You go on first.
Okay. Uh, I'll say 1,
I'll say 3.
3. Okay. So total is 4 now.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'll say 8.
I'll say it.
You say 8.
Okay.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
say 3. So just to keep the count, total is 23 now.
23. Okay.
Yes.
Then I'll say 4.
4. So that is 27. Um, I'll say 7. So now the total is 34.
I'll say 10.
10.
Hmm.
So 44. I'll say 1, 45.
I'll say 2, 47.
47. Okay. Nice. I'll say 9, 56.
I will say 1,
1.
57.
Okay. I'll say 10, 67.
I'll say 4. 71.
4. 71. All right. I'll say 7. 78.
I'll say 10.
I'll say 1.
Oh
89.
no. I did a mistake. It's किती झाले 89.
89. Yes. Now you're trapped. No
Hello
matter what number you say, I
यार.
am going to use 100.
7 because
Okay.
Monica says it.
Yeah, there is a Monica behind it. Yeah. So 7, right? You said 7.
And now comes 4 and you have 1.
400.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
am a
I would
bit
recommend
sour loser.
subscribers of, yeah, I'll recommend subscribers of Yash. Try and find the logic behind it. What logic did I use to win this game? It's a very simple logic. It has a very simple logic. And it has a very nice trick behind this game. You can always win this game. No matter how brilliant your opponent is, you can always win the game. No matter what.
इसके बाद
So
बताना
try
मेरे
to
को.
find the logic. Definitely. I'm going to tell you.
Okay. ठीक है.
So
Going to the next thing. Like while pursuing mathematics, BSc मध्ये, BSc में, right? BSc mathematics. What was it like 12th के बाद सब लोग confused रहते हैं कि बीटेक ये क्या करूँ, इंजीनियरिंग करूँ, क्या करूँ, and you have a really amazing story about your 12th standard examination. And you told me that in our class because I used to do too much masti. So if you can tell my viewers that story.
yeah, so that brings a lot of memories. So as I said, the amateur butterfly phase, as I have said in the presentation. So I was in that phase. Well, as I said earlier, I used to study too much mathematics. After my sir called me some names, not
Hmm.
offensively, but just to give me that push which I wanted. I studied looking into mathematics into deeper and deeper, and I was investing too much of time in mathematics even in 11th and 12th standard. So I forgot to study chemistry. I did not pay much attention to chemistry. By the way, I did not join any class. For instance,
Hmm.
I took a guide from my sir Ashok Khanapurkar sir,
Hmm.
but I did not join any classes like the ones you used to join, or like
Yeah,
for
you
example in
can't count me, sir. I was always absent. You can't count me in class.
yeah, yeah, I forgot that, right. Yeah, so yeah, I did not join any class, so that's why I used to do self study, even in mathematics, even physics, chemistry, all of these things. But what happened is I forgot to study chemistry for 12th standard. And
Oh.
as a result, I failed in my prelims, 12th standard prelims. I scored, I think, I'm not sure, well, it was 70, right? It was 70 marks question,
हाँ हाँ.
prelims, or I don't, yeah. So
Hmm.
I scored at 10 out of 70, not more than that. I was pretty sure, maximum 10 out of 70. And I failed horribly. And on the other hand, I scored 200 out of 200 in computer science. I scored 100, almost full in physics, mathematics, computer science, everything. But I failed horribly in chemistry because, I mean, I did not study. But what I did is पास तो होना ही था.
Hmm.
पास तो होना ही था. कोई मेरे मैथमेटिक्स के मार्क्स नहीं देखने वाला, अरे 100 लाया बच्चे ने तो केमिस्ट्री में पास कर दो. ऐसा तो कोई करने नहीं वाला है. So the
Hmm.
natural would be to study harder and harder for chemistry. So what I did is I kept mathematics aside for 2 months. I used to wake up at 4 a.m. every day, and I had prepared a very nice rigid schedule.
Hmm.
So I used to sit for like 10 to 15 hours a day studying only chemistry, and I covered all of these things.
Hmm.
And you won't believe, Yash, I scored from 10 out from 10 out of 70 to 82 out of 100 final exam in chemistry,
Oh,
just in
that's
2 months.
great. Great.
I'm not saying that 82 is a good score, but definitely it was
It's not.
better
It's a
than.
good score. What are you saying? 82 is not
No,
a
no,
good score. तो good score होता क्या है? एक
no.
मेरा
I mean,
परसेंटेज नहीं है उतना 12th में.
I mean, some of the users would say that yeah, 82 ही मिले ना, मतलब इतना क्या,
मेरे व्यूवर्स,
मतलब
मेरे
इतना
को
क्या
मालूम है,
problem
मेरे व्यूवर्स बहुत अच्छे हैं. 82 में वो लोग बोलेंगे 3 लोग का पास अली.
है. Yeah, definitely. तीन लोग के पास वाली, right? That's a very famous quote, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, but
that's great.
yeah, the
In 2
moral of
means
the
whatever
story
you
is like
need.
you can achieve everything you want if you study harder, and it's never too late.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
take efforts, success तो आना ही है.
Yes. And I was very much relieved after I saw my scorecard.
Of
Yeah.
course you would be. Like 82 बहुत होता है ना. How much did you scored in 12th?
Well, if I'm not wrong, I scored 99 out of 100 in mathematics, 95 in physics,
Hmm.
190 out of 200 in computer science, and
Hmm.
did 10 in English, something like 75, 76 out of 100, something like that. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
sure. The marks can be approximate, but in that range, yes. Yeah. So I think it was aggregate 89 percentage. Yeah, aggregate it was 89 something.
खूप कमी आहेत ना.
खूपच आहे, खूपच.
बहुत कम है यार. क्या है मतलब 91 क्यों नहीं आया? 94 क्यों नहीं आया? हाँ.
Yeah, exactly. क्यों नहीं आया?
And I am here with
My grandfather
78
said exactly same thing.
percentage. हाँ.
My grandfather said exactly same thing to me. 91 क्यों नहीं आया? 90 क्यों नहीं आया?
ये
But
क्या
yeah,
है
I
यार?
mean,
I am here happy with my 78 percentage.
no. I mean, he also says it in the funny tone just to motivate me or push me beyond my
Yeah,
limits. Someone has to do that thing. Someone
yeah,
has
of
to
course.
scold you all the time to push you beyond the limits, and that's what he does
Or else you
out
will
of
be
love.
like, I am the king. If
Yeah, exactly. And
no one
yeah,
pushes
I
you or
mean,
no one scolds you.
to live a life king size, first you have to assume that you're not a king.
Hmm.
Otherwise, that term will not last long. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
you're right. So, hey, this was about your 12th standard, how you scored खूप कमी marks. एकदम कमी marks, 89%. But yeah, then how was your experience doing BSc in mathematics? Because I have a friend who
Mhm.
gave JEE and now he's doing mathematics in IIT. So, how was that
Oh,
experience?
that's amazing. That's amazing. First of all, congratulations to your friend and best of luck for
Yeah.
his future. Yeah. Um. Uh, the experience was great, but it was a great turnout because see the kind of things we study in the 12th standard and the kind of things we study in first year BSc, there is a major gap in between. So
Oh,
you hardly study any proofs in your 12th standard or 11th standard, but then you study so many proofs in BSc, and basically BSc mathematics is all about pure mathematics. Most of the things are about pure
so
mathematics,
it's
and
not like engineering. Like engineering में कैसे होता है? First year is पूरा 11 12 का mathematics ही होता है mostly in engineering.
yeah, it's not like that. There is a big change. You have to even prove that one is the least natural number. Even you have to prove that thing. I mean, you have to start from the basics of real analysis, then number theory, and all of these things come into picture, and you study these things deeper. And it's quite a fun. It's quite fun to
It's.
study
I
these
think
things.
it's fun for you.
I mean, it depends on the person to person, but yes,
No,
definitely, yeah.
the adrenaline rush you get na when you solve an equation. Like integration, अगर मैंने इतना बड़ा integration solve किया, तो उस
Yeah.
दिन मेरा दिन तो क्या ही बन गया, क्या ही मजा आ गया. If you remember, we in Shetties we used to have Shailesh sir.
Yes.
That guy was
Remember.
amazing. मतलब
Yes.
टेक्स्ट बुक के पेज नंबर के साथ उनको सम भी मालूम है कितना है. And not that उनको एक्सपीरियंस रहेगा, but he used to teach like I think determination तुम्ही शिकवलं, derivatives and integration. आणि
Yeah.
when इतना बड़ा सब सॉल्व करके मैं और जोशी, हर्ष जोशी, शाउट आउट टू यू ब्रो. सो मैं और जोशी एकदम फर्स्ट
Hello,
बेंच
yeah.
पे बैठ के, सो व्हेन इतना बड़ा सम तुम लोग सॉल्व करके इतना सा लेके आते हो ना, एंड द फीलिंग यू
Right.
गेट इज
Yes.
लाइक जिम के बाद कैसा एक सक्सेसफुल सेशन होने के बाद कैसा लगता है, pumped out, pumped एकदम वैसा
Yes,
फील आता
yes,
है.
exactly. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And
definitely.
most
I
I
mean, the
feel
same kind of feeling you get. Yeah,
No, I
yes,
feel
I
most
agree.
of the mathematicians out there are doing mathematics for that feeling कि अरे हाँ इतना बड़ा कुछ तो किया. Like if you have Big Bang Theory बघितलं, Big Bang Theory.
Yes, definitely. I'm a big fan of it. Yes.
Yeah. So when Sheldon like proves something like वो element का कुछ तो मिल जाता है उसको एक equation. And
Yes, yes.
yeah, and he's like Sheldon and his brain. Yeah. Sheldon and his brain. Yeah.
And his brain, yeah. Sheldon and his brain, yeah.
And that's the feeling
Yes.
I get when I solve integration and determination, all those things.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the
Yes. That eureka feeling is very important.
yeah, like I don't know कि पाइथागोरस को कैसा लगा रहेगा when he found Pythagoras theorem. Wow. इतने साल
Yeah.
बाद भी अपन सीख रहे. So that's amazing. So what
Yes.
when you do BSc in mathematics, mostly people are like, अच्छा BSc mathematics करके क्या करेगा? टीचर बनेगा? So what are the I'm not stereotyping, but yeah, that's the case. Maybe उसी को मेरा
No, no,
दोस्त
I'm laughing because that happened to me quite a few times.
yeah,
And
मैंने मेरे दोस्त को भी बोला तू बीएससी मैथ्स करके क्या करेगा? टीचर बनेगा, आईआईटी वालों को सिखाएगा. उसमें भी पैसा है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि इट्स रियली ग्रेट फील्ड, पर अगर तू जेई में 95 94 परसेंटाइल स्कोर करके तू आईआईटी बीएससी ले रहा है मैथमेटिक्स, सो यू शुड हैव सम ग्रेट रीजंस ना. सो व्हाट आर द करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड व्हाट कैन यू डू आफ्टर डूइंग studying mathematics?
okay. So first of all, I'll talk about what you should do in BSc, what I used to follow in BSc. Then I'll talk about some career opportunities after that. So maybe it will take some 5 to 10 minutes, but I'll cover
Okay.
most of the very important and required. So first of all, when you start doing or pursuing BSc mathematics, there are lots and lots of things you can pursue. So for example, it's not like कि engineering या medical ही मतलब उसमें सिर्फ पैसा है या फिर उसमें scope है. You just have to know. I mean, the biggest problem in these age is exposure. There are and basically stereotypes, as you said. Because क्या होता है कि exposure के बारे में मतलब exposure, we don't have much exposure about BSc and what can be done in BSc, and we look it as अरे ये करके क्या करेगा and all of these things.
Yeah,
But that's not.
जैसे मैंने बोला ना,
Yeah.
क्या करेगा? टीचर बनेगा तू, टीचर बनेगा.
Yes, and that's why this talk is very important for all the boys and girls out there to study or to understand that you can also learn many things even while at BSc. So first of all, I started doing BSc. Then in the second year, I appeared in Madhava competition. This is a national level mathematics competition. I appeared in that competition and I studied hard for it, and I ranked first from Mumbai, from the Mumbai region.
Okay.
So there is a regional level rank as well as national rank. So I scored very nice marks in that. So again, that competition was like not like JE, MCQs karo and all these things. It had only 10 questions, not more than that. But those 10 questions, like everything was like proving. Subjective questions. You have to prove. मतलब ऐसा भी नहीं कि एमसीक्यू में मटका लगाया और बोला जय माता दी, ऐसा कुछ करके भी नहीं ला सकते. तो you have to prove each and everything to score good marks. So that's why this is a very nice exam that one can give in BSc, and it has a lots of benefits. If you score good, you get to attend a national level camp, and you get to study good marks. So you get to study a good level of mathematics at elite institutes in mathematics who are doing mathematics. So for example, I went to ISI Bangalore, Indian Statistical Institute of Bangalore region, and it was very amazing experience. I got to study good level of mathematics under very eminent mathematicians who appeared there. It was very nice. It was nice. And then what happened is that you started building your CV or resume. You started building these things. that you can put
Hmm.
up in your resume. And I can now proudly say that I was a Mumbai topper and then I appeared this rank. So that
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
I I filled up two gaps, achievements as well as workshops I attended. So that way you can
Hmm.
also go on filling the gaps in your CVs and resume, and
Hmm.
and add weight to your CV. That was my earlier plan. So I appeared for this exam. I scored. Then I started studying for this competition called JAM.
Okay.
JAM competition,
What's
joint
that?
admission, something like that. I'm not sure about the full form, but
Hmm.
like JEE, this is a ticket to your IIT dreams, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. So like likewise, as you pursue engineering in IIT, you can also pursue your masters in IITs, and
Hmm.
that is the exam for qualifying for your masters in IIT, Indian Institute
Oh.
of Technology. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you, sir, but where did you did your BSc?
Uh, I started my BSc in I think 2016, I suppose 2016 or 15. I'm not sure. And then
And
3 years after that. Yeah,
then
3 years after.
in which university or college did you got admission for BSc?
I studied in Ruia College. I It
Oh,
was a play.
bros,
Yeah, yeah,
Ruites.
Ruia. Yes.
Okay.
So I studied my BSc in Ruia College,
Hmm.
and spent three good years in that,
Hmm.
and got a lot of exposure, a lot of experience. And I think these 3 years were best because not just mathematically, because Ruia is a very nice college, and I got
Yeah, and there is ghost in it.
so
Okay,
many.
guys, don't go in Ruya.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Yes, I know.
yeah,
Yes,
there
and
is ghost in our college. Don't go to my college. Okay. So yeah, continue, sir.
yeah. Yeah, so I studied my BSc in Ruya, spent 3 good years. I met so many friends, joined so many clubs.
That's
Ruya's magazine.
important. If you are
Yes.
if you are in Ruya, that's important to join clubs.
So if you want to pursue your masters in some good college, like for example, IIT. So for example, this is also a good way to reach into IIT. So for example, JEE is a very competitive thing.
Hmm.
So okay, so JEE is a very competitive thing, and you have to be like 1,000, 10,000 maybe to
Hmm.
get into IIT, because 10,000 people are there, like something like that.
Hmm.
But then I would say this is a nice way to reach to IITs if you dream of IIT. Like
Hmm.
pick your favorite subject, for instance. Say
Hmm.
for example, I used to like mathematics,
Hmm.
right? So I picked my favorite subject. I started pursuing BSc in that.
Hmm.
Then I appeared for this JAM exam.
Hmm.
I scored all India rank 189 in that examination.
Okay.
But what happens is there are less number of people to compete with in JAM exam as compared
Okay.
to JEE, because
Hmm.
everyone is aiming for engineering, and engineering is just one common thing. But in
Hmm.
JAM, your subject split. So for
Yeah.
example, there is a separate JAM for mathematics, separate JAM for physics, separate JAM for chemistry, and that way the
Okay.
competition is getting split. And there were like hardly 15 to 20,000 people to compete with, and
Okay.
that's why I was able to pursue a good rank, all India rank 189. I think it was 2018 or 19. I'm not sure.
I was saying ki there are also institute like IISCI, like who are
Yes,
just
IISc Bangalore.
yeah, that's just for sciences. IITs कैसा
Yes,
it's for all engineering कर सकते हो, BSc कर सकते हो, but
yes,
it's also national level. If you guys don't know, I just wanna put it out there कि yeah, if you guys want to pursue sciences, pure sciences, like if you want to do BSc in chemistry, BSc in mathematics, BSc in physics, और कौन सा भी और भी
yes,
subjects होते हैं ना BSc में, I don't know.
yes.
But
बहुत
yeah,
कुछ है, bio में
if
भी है.
you if you want to do BSc, there is also institute called IISC, that is also a national level institute, and yeah,
Yes, yes,
that's also really great. Yeah,
yes. It's
continue,
one
sir.
of the best institutes. It's one of the best research institutes in India. And even I was going to come to that.
Hmm.
You can also get admission to the IISc using this JAM examination. So for
Oh.
masters or integrated PhD, that's what I was going to come to integrated PhD section. I
Hmm.
forgot to mention that IISc here, but you can, yeah, I would recommend that.
Hmm.
So today, in fact, this year IISc is conducting this examination, JAM. JAM is going to be conducted by IISc Bangalore itself this year. So it's a
Okay.
very nice, it's a very nice and maybe one of the best institutes, research institutes in India.
Hmm.
Yeah, and in fact even in world as well. I'm not. Yeah, it's undoubtedly best institute. Yes. So yeah, I was talking about my rank. So I got 189 rank, all India rank, and I was got an admission to IIT Gandhinagar.
Okay.
But so that way, I see the nice thing about me is I did not appear for JE. Okay, I did not appear for JE. I had my goal fixed that I want to pursue BSc only. So why would I waste my time and efforts for doing
Hmm.
something which I don't want? For
Hmm.
example, I don't want to study for JE, so why should I study?
Yeah.
As simple as that. Or why should
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
waste my time on that just because everyone is doing it and it's trendy?
ये ऐसा
No.
चुभ रहा है मेरे को, आप जो बोल रहे हैं ना, ऐसा चुभ रहा है. Okay, go ahead, continue.
So that's why I did not study for JE. But then even if so, I waited for 3 good years,
Hmm.
and then I got my IIT ticket. No, so it's if you are patient enough
Hmm. Hmm.
and see what you do in IIT, you study engineering, you study your core subject later on. So, for
Hmm.
example, if you want to study computer sciences,
Hmm.
you study your core subject. BSc is also not that different. Yes, a bit exposure is different. But what
Hmm.
you can do is you can study 3 years, prepare for this jam examination, and then when the competition is a bit less, you can have the chance. Like मौके पे चौका मार दो.
Hmm. Hmm.
IIT के entrance में बहुत अच्छे marks ले लो jam में,
Hmm.
and then you get your IIT ticket.
But when you got your
Not the,
IIT ticket, why didn't you like go for it?
I'm not saying that research level at IITs is bad or anything, and neither I
Hmm.
want to comment on that.
Hmm.
But I would say that if you want to pursue research,
Hmm.
maybe then it would be a good idea to have the global exposure as soon as possible to your career. And
Okay.
I want to have that global exposure.
So you
Um,
went to Germany.
and yes, and that's why I started looking for the global opportunities, and then uh, and that's why I liked the curriculum in Germany, and yeah, that's it. Yeah,
So in
and that's
Germany,
why
where are you studying? Like, is it the top level institute there? Top level university also?
see. So the top level institute does not exist in Germany, first of all, because every institute in Germany is state funded, government funded, and every
Okay.
institute, every university has to keep a good record of research papers every year,
Hmm.
and uh, otherwise your institute is doomed, basically that
Okay.
way. So that is why um, every institute, every university in Germany is state funded, and that is why there is no such ranking in German universities. To be very honest, yes, there are some good universities, or you can say well-named institutes. You can
Hmm.
say that, but I wouldn't say that like unlike in US, which happens like MIT is the best or Harvard is the best, and even
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
UK there are rankings like Cambridge or Oxford are the best. But I don't think there is a ranking in German institutes. Yeah,
Okay. I have a
still
different question. Like, uh,
yeah,
it's a
tell
different
me.
podcast. We can make a different podcast on this, but just to give a glimpse of it, what do you think Indian education system should adopt from Germany?
I would say a lot of patience
Okay.
because Indian education system is rushing into the things. I'm so today the kids are learning the things which they are not supposed to learn at this very mature or very young age. They are putting
Hmm.
a lot of unnecessary pressure on kids. I do believe this because at this age people have started learning coding at the age of 6 or 7. I mean,
Hmm.
बच्चों
Hmm.
को खेलने दो यार. I mean, the
Hmm.
the German education system is a bit different. The preschooling something starts with at the age of 8 or 9 or something like that. They give a lot of patience to their kids,
They
but
give a
that
lot
is
of
also possible.
time.
Yes, they give the kids a bit time to have the fun or play some games and all of these things. You
Hmm.
won't believe almost everyone doing masters with me in Germany. are 26 to 27 at, of their age, 26, 27. And it is quite normal for them to pursue their masters at 26, 27 and have the jobs later on. Of course, there are some exceptional kids like Peter Scholze, who recently won Fields Medal, and he's the youngest. Yeah, I think he's the youngest
Like
recipient
he's
to
he's Sheldon of Germany, guys.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And he's a brilliant mathematician from Germany. And yeah,
Mhm.
he's a exception in these cases. But most of the students in Germany take time and have the patience to devote. So, for example, I asked my senior,
Hmm.
uh, "What would you do after your masters?" And the reply was very amazing, and I was very inspired by it. He said, "I'll take 1 year gap just to figure out what I want in my life."
मतलब ये हमारे सिर पे से जाएगा अगर हमको ऐसा करना रहेगा बाबा पागल झाले का एक वर्ष वाया घालव तो
यस यस एग्जैक्टली there's a difference. हमारे इधर 1 year गैप मतलब लोग बोलते हैं कि वेस्ट किया ही है.
हम्म. नहीं
बट
गैप मतलब if you are taking gap for studying for JEE it's considered to be हाँ मस्त रे मस्त but
यस
if you are taking gap to sort things out about yourself कि अरे मेरे को
एग्जैक्टली
करना क्या है then people will be like काय वेल्ला मुलगा आहे काय करतंय नुसता घरी बसूनच
एग्जैक्टली एंड his point of view was amazing. I asked him why would you think so. He
हम्म.
said, "Well, in a rush I started doing my PhD, and
हम्म.
then at later point I figure out that I don't want to do PhD.
हम्म.
Then the year is anyway wasted."
Right, it's right. Like there
So
are many kids out there who don't want to pursue engineering. I like अपने क्लास में कितने थे यार who have no interest in doing that. Like I don't want to
and
take
just
names
because
because they
everyone
are
is
not
doing
that great friend, but if you know what I mean. So,
yes,
huh. So there are many
I
kids out
completely
there,
understand.
yeah, and who don't want to pursue science. They are like मेरे को खेलना है, मेरे को कुछ अलग करना है. But the societal pressure out here in India is like तू एक साल रुकेगा क्या करेगा रुक के एक साल में क्या ही
Mhm.
बदलने वाला है तेरा so
Yes, yes.
I think
Yeah,
that
I mean,
mentality should change.
and I'm not blaming to the education system or so on, as you said, but
Hmm.
I think this is more of a societal pressure, as you said.
Hmm.
I've,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, education system doesn't force us to study. कि नहीं
No,
कर ही
they,
बेटा.
and I feel that this roots goes to the pre-independence era because like we were trained to be slaves. We were trained to be servants of British people. And British people didn't want us to like तू एक साल वेस्ट करेगा तो मेरा नुकसान है ना ब्रिटिश लोगों का नुकसान है कि तू एक साल सो दे स्टार्टेड कि नो डोंट वेस्ट योर ईयर दैट्स वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम ऐसा वैसा एंड देन when we come here in our post independence era it is a taboo here ki to
Yeah,
yeah because if you see in the countries who were not colonized at any time like Germany wasn't colonized कभी भी किसी ने भी उस पर राज नहीं किया like other country
yeah.
so there is
Yes,
that
yes,
mentality but in India it's different because of
yes,
British thing.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm not blaming or anything. I would just say that is the one difference that I noted between Indian education system or basically Indian system and the German system, that they take a lot of time and basically they take good decisions. I mean,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
can take good decisions if you have that much amount of patience and
Hmm.
time.
And
And I'm
I was doing research on German education system while making a video on the new education policy which was launched in India in
yes,
this
yes,
year.
yes,
So in Germany there is thing like अगर तू पढ़ाई में अच्छा नहीं है you can get some vocational training of jobs which
yes,
we
yes,
look down upon and
yes, yes,
like plumbing, electrician,
yes, yes, yes,
carpentry.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And I
yes.
feel
Yes,
in
you
new
have to. You
education
have to.
policy, including these things was a really great move. Abhi uska jo result hai, it will take time to get results. It will take like 10 years. But I feel this will change the mentality of the people
Yes,
because the generation Z is quite, they want to change things. Okay, we are
yes,
just now diverted from our topic. But yeah,
Hmm.
this one can be a great podcast of
Yes,
comparing the
yes,
education
definitely.
system.
You can, in fact, invite 2 or 3 people and have the discussion on these things.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of podcast, make it a discussion, and maybe
Hmm.
invite 2 or 3 youngsters
Hmm.
and have their views. It can be a good thing for you,
Yeah,
for your
yeah.
channel. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Coming to the topic again, what are the career opportunities for BSc Mathematics or BSc or
Yeah.
MSc
So
Mathematics?
finally, the butterfly phase, the job and the exploring phase. So you
Hmm.
can become a data scientist. You can do research at an university or research position in research and development. So, for example, if you pursue your PhD,
Hmm.
not only you get expert in your subject, but you also get a position in basically research and development section of the esteemed organization, and you get paid
Like this
nicely.
research and development is different ना, like जो मोबाइल फोन बनाने के लिए रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट होता है वो अलग एंड दिस वन इज अलग और इट्स सेम.
No, I mean, see, every aspect has every company or every organization has mathematical aspect to optimize, and that is why even in fact even geometry or topological things are can say contributing to the image processing, and all of these
Yeah,
things
yeah,
are contributing to that.
of course.
So it's not like if you study pure mathematics you will just keep on doing proofs and all of these things. If you have
Hmm.
interest in pure mathematics and have interest to apply it to the real world, you can also do that. That's not a problem. You can
Yeah,
always shift your
of
focus.
course. Yeah, yeah, of course.
If your mathematics is good, you can try to become a programmer. Instead of just doing pure mathematics, you can become a programmer. Or
But
if you
you
are
need like you
coding,
need
yes,
to,
yes.
yeah,
See,
coding and languages.
coding, yes, definitely, definitely. So what I say is, if you are good in mathematics, instead of doing pure mathematics, you can become a programmer and use your mathematical skills to develop your coding skills and maybe do
Yeah, yeah,
better
of
in that
course,
field.
of course.
Yeah. Then there is a actual sciences you can pursue. You can become a financial analyst. You can
Yeah.
become a cryptographer. Basically, the cryptography is also one good field in mathematics, which assures
Hmm.
securities, the virtual securities. Basically,
Hmm.
this RSA cryptography system and all of these things. You can
Hmm.
look
Hmm.
about that. Then you
Yeah,
can
you
become an
can use your
economist.
mathematical skills in like investing in
Yeah,
share
yeah.
market
So
and all because
yeah. So yes, yes.
probability and all.
Yes. So on this page, I have completely mentioned all of the possibilities that you can pursue if you are
Hmm.
good at mathematics. If you like mathematics, the math it is not just restricted that you do pure sciences or you do just BSc. If you
Hmm.
like mathematics, you can pick up any interest. So, for example, if you're good in mathematics, you also like programming, so
Hmm.
you can become a programmer. Then you can look up deep into data science or machine learning or deep learning, and
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
can also do that. So
Yeah.
you can say that mathematics is the foundation of all of these things. If you are good in mathematics, you can pursue these things nicely and have fun in your life.
Yeah.
And
And last
and last
is,
thing,
yeah.
last but not the least, you can also be, as you said, teacher banega, professor banega. BSc करके क्या करेगा? So yeah, so that's also an option. Last में
Hmm. Hmm.
lectureships, professorships at an university, college or educational institutes. And yes,
Okay.
I would say that even doing BSc is more than enough. I was doing very well in status institutes, and in
Okay,
fact,
like
you
you
can say
can, you were doing great, like you can मतलब घर चला सकते हैं क्या?
yes, definitely. See, for example, if you teach at 2 or 3 institutes simultaneously, you can easily get a good package, and not package, but you can easily earn nice amount of money, which is, I would say, 50-60,000 a month. I would say even more than that. Some
Yeah.
professors do earn that, and there are some good opportunities online as well. Like there are some websites. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but uh, but there are some websites, and basically what happens is, if you solve problems, the more you solve, the more money you get. So for example, suppose किसी ने derivative का problem डाला है. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah, yeah.
solve the problem, if
Brainly.in,
you
I
put up
feel so that's what it.
something like that, yeah.
Hmm.
If you put up more solutions, per solution you get some money. So
Hmm.
if you have interest in that as well, I have seen some people. I don't do that, but I have seen some people who have earned maybe 60 to 70,000 just by doing this per month, and that is also possible just by sitting at home and just solving the
Solving
solution.
maths. Yeah.
Solving mathematics has also gave him a lot of money. Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
it is also possible. So there are ample of opportunities out there if you are good at mathematics. And even if you are not good at mathematics, I would say mathematics is the key of life because it develops your logical thinking.
Yeah,
So
of course.
interest, maybe as I said, the game was simple.
Hmm.
As the game we played quite a few
Hmm.
minutes before, the game
Hmm.
was simple. And the logic is also very simple there.
Yeah.
So try to develop that logical kind of thinking. That way, it will help you in the future, taking the
Yeah. Yeah.
better decisions in life as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
of
that's it
course.
from my side. Yeah.
Okay, so that was the podcast on mathematics, guys. Why you should pursue it, what are the career opportunities, and some personal stories about us and how we enjoyed being teacher and student. And now, Dada. So, yeah, that was it. If you like this podcast, hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel because 50% of you guys are not subscribing, and more quality content is
Going
on
into
its
the
way. So, just subscribe and stay tuned. Bye bye.
yes, please subscribe to Yash's channel. Yes, bye bye. And I congratulate Yash for taking a very brave decision because it is not very easy to change the side from science 11th and 12th standard JE ka dream and then taking mass media and taking the YouTube career very seriously. It's a very brave decision, and I congratulate him because one should always pursue his passion.
That's what I
This day
feel.
or that day, he is going to get success. That I am pretty much sure about.
I am
So
pretty much sure about कि I am gonna make it.
yes, you are
Because
gonna make it.
मेहनत
That's the
किया
confidence.
तो
That's the
सक्सेस
clue.
को झक मार के आना ही है. एक
Yes,
कितना
exactly,
1 साल लगेगा, 2 साल लगेगा, but it will come.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not giving up, guys. So stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Mark Toko, Toko subscribe button.
Okay. Bye bye.